Hi there, I'm McGovern, Director of Greenheart Growers, and I'm standing outside one of Scotland's finest restaurants, the Gannet in Finnieston, Glasgow. We're going to go inside and have a discussion with an individual I've been working with for 4 years, supplying organically grown, fresh, seasonal produce straight from the fertile soil of Fife into this renowned kitchen and onto your plate. So let's go inside and we'll speak with the driving force behind the Gannet, Peter McKenna.
Peter, thanks for making time.
Absolute pleasure, Andy. Always a pleasure to see you.
Aye, no, brilliant. I'll get straight into it, Peter. We've known each other for 4 years.
Is that all? Feels like a lot longer.
No, definitely. And I was hoping that you could elaborate on what does it mean for you to have a positive relationship with someone that grows organic, fresh, seasonal produce?
Look, this restaurant is built on relationships, whether it's the relationships between me and the team here or the relationships with me and the supply chain. When we first set up this restaurant, our main focus was to bridge the gaps. You know, it was to stop going through middlemen for everything, was to go out and see the product, you know, to go out and meet the people that are producing it. You know, the likes of the guys in Pelham Farm and St. Bride's and Ardoonan Farm. You know, they were great supporters of us and we were great supporters from them, you know, 10 years ago. It's been 10 years since we've been here. That's why I can't believe it's only 4 years since we've been working together. But, you know, the first day I went to your site over in Paradise in Parkhead, wonderful site, you know, in the shadows of Parkhead. I think that's why everything grew that much better. No, but you know, I was blown away. I was blown away by the diversity. I was blown away by the organisation. And you know, it was that kind of communication between myself and yourself. You're asking me what I'm looking for. You know, what I'm telling you, I like it this size, I like it this flavour. You know, I would love it if you could pick it for this. And you just can't buy that off the shelf. That's impossible. No, you know, you need these relationships, and for us to really keep elevating what it is we do and to keep our customers coming back and our guests coming back, and you know, to have them going, this is something original, you can't just get this anywhere else. Well, the reason why it is original and the reason why you can't get it in any other place, why it's unique to this place, is because of people like you.
No, thanks, Peter. And I do remember you first coming down to the site and that relationship growing and the communication growing to the extent now when I've got guys at the site, I'll say to them, remember, that's for Peter, and they'll know the length and all that, or Peter will kill me if that's not the right length, more accurately. But in terms of the produce itself, you've always been very passionate about the emphasis that the produce and the ingredients, the emphasis that has at the Gannet. What's the type of feedback that you've had through the years from customers regarding the produce?
Well, I'll just reverse it back there a little bit. You know, the produce is front and center to what we do here. You know, I feel like this is a showcase for the producers of Scotland, you know, the small producers that we work with here, you know, or even some of the larger ones, but it still have that kind of hands-on approach, like some McDuff's, you know, we use for all our beef. You know, we go down to the farm with them, or we go out foraging with Max and Sam and the guys, you know, and it's having that respect for the ingredient. You guys have a profound respect for the ingredient, and that's why I love working with you. You know, you got the same sort of mentality as we have here. And I think all of that bleeds through to the customer experience. You know, we have a blurb in the back of the menu just to explain. If you've never been to the Gannet before, this will give you a synopsis of what we're about, and that changes with the seasons, because our menu change with the seasons and our menu change in accordance to what you can get me, you know, what you're growing, you know, and the same as our other suppliers, you know, because it isn't just Greenheart. You know, we have a whole collection of people that we work with, and we maintain them relationships year on year, and we, you know, they support us, we support them, and we have this beautiful dialogue, you know, which we try then to put across to the customer, and the customer loves that. They love a story, you know, but they don't want a contrived story. You know, it's not like, okay, this is what we're doing this week, this is what we're doing next week. This is the message, this is what we do all the time. You know, it just depends on the season, you know, the ingredients that are available, the dishes are they're going to be on the plates.
And you can really feel that when you come to the Gannet. I've had the pleasure of eating here a couple of times, but also when I deliver to the kitchen team downstairs, and they come over and they're looking at the produce and they're tasting it, and it's wonderful to see the enthusiasm that you have for the produce going through your whole staff team here?
Yeah, well, the people that come to work for us, they come to work for us for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be here, they want to be around these products, they want to be in this environment, and it's not just the back of house, it's the front of house as well.
Mm-hmm.
Our whole team, we all sing from the same hymn book. We go foraging as a team, we don't go every week, but when we do go, or when we go down to the farm, it isn't just the chefs that go, it's the front of house as well, or if they go out wine tasting, some of the chefs will go there as well. So everybody gets involved here. Everybody's got a passion, and it's not just me. I'm just one, wheel in the cog. The Gannet is bigger than me. It's a team. It really is a team.
Yeah. And I love the occasion, Peter, that last season when you were talking with me about you were creating a new beetroot dish. We had a bit of back and forth about quantities, and that's the part of the job that I really love, is the process that you're going through in terms of being creative as a chef is something that we can contribute to with kind of specific produce.
Well, it's not just contributing to, without your product, we don't have a dish. It's that important, and we put as much effort into the vegetarian dishes as we do into the non-vegetarian dishes. My wife's vegetarian. There's nothing worse than going out to a restaurant, paying top dollar, and then getting something that has no thought in it. They're just knocking it out because we have to do a vegetarian course. That doesn't happen here. As much pride and as much passion goes into that, because you're putting pride and passion into growing that beetroot or growing whatever it may be. Salsify, carrot. It doesn't matter what it is, but there's effort and there's love and there's thought put into that, and it has to be, when it comes in here, the same effort, thought, love put into that before it goes out to the customer.
And I really respect, Peter, that even after 4 years, we're trying new things together. This year it's a focus on the microgreens, and I'm responding to your feedback each week, and it's great that even after 4 years you've got the same passion and the same attention to detail, so that we can refine what it is we're giving you.
Yeah, well, not every restaurant is lucky enough to have a service like yours on the doorstep, delivered to the restaurant. So I consider us lucky to be able to work with you.
Likewise, Peter. I just want to say that when I first started doing the growing, I never, developing a relationship with a chef and developing myself isn't something I gave too much consideration to, but it really is one of the most pleasing things of the job. And I've seen the Gannet for 4 years, lots of changes in the outside world, changes in personnel, but what's been consistent in that time is a drive for yourself, Peter, and the commitment to standards, and high standards all the time. And I just want to say, I feel as though your commitment to standards has meant that my standards as a grower is elevated as well, and I want to thank you for that.
Andy, always a pleasure, and hopefully we work together for a lot of more years.
Cheers, Peter.
All the best.